Hey, we are live. Good morning, fellas. Did I scare anyone? Good morning, Jim Rays, Timbo, RT, NP, son of a prop trader, John. Good morning, John. How we doing, fellas? How are we doing? Hey, good morning, Oliver. Juan, good morning. Old Man Candles, good morning. Peter Shapp, good morning. How goes it, everybody? Let's have a good day today. Let's not get shot in the tick today. How about that? Let's go with that. Hey, the nut house is open. Good morning, Nao. Amelia Stitcher, Go SPVC, Eric B, Savco. Good morning. Good morning. How are we doing, fellas? Oh, let's go. Oh. Where is the 800? Good morning, design. Let's make some money. I'm down with that. I'm down with that. I will this morning. I'm going to switch to micros and I'm only going to go with 2 micros. And I might trade the, if I see something I really like, that's how I will trade before 10 o'clock. But I'm not going to force anything, but Daryl has 197 keyboards across the SS trillion. Barnero Trades, good morning. Citizen Zero, good morning. Dean Bishop, good morning. Let's go. Hit that like button just to start it off on a good note, everybody. I've heard it brings good luck to everyone. Daryl pays people to type for him. That's very true. He does. Those are facts. On Apex, I've requested a payout respecting consistency on the first session, and now I want to start the second session. What will be my new consistency? It's the same. Now, Scrembo Paul, have you been approved? Has your payout been approved? Hey, Cat's Amazing Books. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you. All right. Market 5 minutes from open here. Do we have our clock? Nope, we do not. We need the clock. Hey, least estimator, good morning. Okay, so if you haven't been approved yet, Screambo Paul, I would highly recommend not to keep trading. The consistency rule is always in place. It's not just your first payout. The consistency rule doesn't go away. You still have to be consistent But Screambo Paul, make sure, like, that's pretty important. If you trade your accounts before they've been approved, I mean, you can, but if you do it before they've been approved and you go below the profit threshold, then your payout is going to be denied. You had a day with 2,500 in your first session. Okay. No, sorry, Screambo. Let me rephrase. I think I know now what you're saying. You're asking if you need to have each session, each 10-day session starts fresh, if that makes sense. But you still need to be consistent in that 10-day payout threshold. But it's not related to your first payout window. Does that make sense? So your first payout window, you have to be consistent in those 10 days, and then the next 10 days you have to be consistent. But it's not, the first day isn't related to the second window, I guess, if that makes sense. I think I know now what you were asking. You were asking if the 2,500 in your first session will then be going forward. I don't know. I don't believe that's the case. But wow, you got your account balance to 60,000. That's awesome. I mean, then I guess you would probably be more safe. You would be a lot safer with trading before approval, just because obviously you have quite a cushion, but just be aware of it, I guess. But very nicely done, Scrimbo Paul. That's awesome. Very nicely done. Hey, K Trader, how we doing? On Discord, a mod stated that after a payout, the maximum profit day from within that window is removed from consistency. So for the second payout, 30% still applies. But right, that's Thane Broker. Thank you. And I think that is what Scrembo Paul was asking. I misunderstood the first round. But yeah, so basically, each payout window is its own set of consistency. Yeah, if that makes sense. I never thought about that, actually. I never thought about that, but that is a good question. I heard of a guy that made 10K the first day and then traded micros for 10 days and was denied a payout. Oh, I'm sure he was furious. I'm sure he went to Twitter and everywhere else and called Apex a scam. That's funny. But that is exactly why Apex has a consistency rule to, people, if they wouldn't have a consistency rule, that's what would happen. People would just scam. They would activate their PA accounts and they would gamble, go 10 contracts and gamble looking for a $10,000 to $20,000 winning trade. And if they blow the account, they go to the next one and they do it until they get a $10,000, $15,000 payout. And then they try to and then the remaining days they would trade micros and then try to make a withdrawal. And I'm sorry, but that's not trading. That's just, that's just terrible. Yeah, he didn't read the rules. Well, he probably even was aware of the rules. He just thought he was going to try to see if he can get away with it. And that's the thing, like a lot of these people on social media and in Discord trying to trash Apex are the same people that are breaking rules and, then they want to throw a little 2-year-old hissy fit when they get their payout denied. All right, we are open for business. Let's see what we do here at the open. We are at the 800s. We need to get above the 810s here just, to have any chance here. She's trying to go. See if we keep above the 15s here. man. What's his name? BW Patchy. I don't think so. People who think Apex doesn't copy trade need to ask themselves why Apex would need any rules if they didn't copy. Yeah, go and trades. I mean, I'm hesitant to even say this because obviously people are just going to say, well, but people from Apex have verified that yes, they actually do copy the consistently profitable traders. They do copy trade them. And a lot of the rules are so that they can do that more consistently. And if they have people that are not using a stop loss and just, blowing through accounts, but still getting a lot of payouts, it makes it impossible for Apex to copy trade those people, especially if they start, getting a decent amount of payouts. It makes it anyway, but people will believe what they want to believe. I've kind of not really, I'm not even going to try and change people's minds. If people want to believe that, believe it, and leave it as it is. All right, boys. We are above the 15s, making them push to the 20s. The market has been weirdly strong. I mean, yeah, it's just been nothing but we just go higher. I mean, this morning we had a move lower. I don't know if this was news related or not, but right off the 755s, I mean, we just ripped higher, just nothing but straight up. And here we go, above the 825s. Wow. Is it? Hang on. I think it's just. I think I hear a storm. It is actually. It's getting ready to storm. We might just FYI. Usually when it's a heavy rainstorm, heavy thunderstorm, usually my Starlink does not survive. So if I lose internet connection, you can trust that is what happened. And as soon as the storm passes, I'll be back. Hey, good morning, Black Coffee. How we doing? QQ, good morning. Trader J, good morning. Handy Neighbor. Pathak, Viter, good morning. Go End Trades, how we doing? What is my speed with Starlink? I haven't tested it lately. Let me see. I haven't tested it lately. Let me just test it right now. Might be a bad time to test it with the storm moving in, but we'll see. So right now, download speed is 160, which isn't bad. Yeah, design. I saw some footage of those tornadoes. And the upload speed is usually not as great. Usually 5 to 6, 5 to 10 megabyte upload, which is definitely not great. But yeah, it is what it is. Okay, pulling back here a little bit. Man, do I want to... Daily chart just looks crazy. We're just going higher, it looks like. It's kind of hard to trade this, to be honest. You just never know what to kind of expect. I want to watch that. I'm watching that right now. That footage with a drone, I've always been like, dude, that would be so cool to see a tornado footage with a drone. Design, the link you shared, that has to be some of the best footage I've ever seen. Like, that is absolutely crazy. I wonder which kind of drone that was, because that is just insane. That is mesmerizing footage. Is that shop looks like it's on fire? That is some amazing footage. That is amazing footage. Unbelievable. That is so cool. I mean, it's cool, but not, but still very cool. Hey, Black Wolf. Will there be a big move from today's minutes? I mean, usually you'll see a move, but the FOMC meeting minutes are not as, they're not as big of a move. Oh, that is just crazy. I want to know what footage was that shot on? They don't say. I really would love to know. Wow, that's crazy. That is amazing. QQ. Okay, it's the plein air market. Kind of feels like we're going to rip this thing higher, but oh wow, now it's I was almost about to jump in on that, and man, I would have gotten trapped. I don't know why, but you ever get these intuition feelings on a day? Like, I don't know why, but today I think we're in for a red day. I think this, I don't know why. I know it goes against my theory that the market only goes higher, but I really think we're going to sell off today, but we'll see. Am I still live? Looked like I was missing some frames there for a minute. I think I'm back. I think I'm still live, right? Okay, news at 10. Thank you. Yeah, make sure you're... Yep, I'm live. Okay. Yeah, John, I know that. I said the same thing this morning when I was like, man, I really just... I have that intuition feel that we're going to be selling off today. And usually, I mean, that can sometimes be okay, but man, that's also when I get in trouble. I can really get myself in trouble when I have that kind of bias. So we definitely got to be careful. We got to be careful. Existing home sales, not a red flag. Right, it's not a red event, but might move the market. Oh wait, that's the pilot flying the drone? Okay, I want to see. Maybe I can tell. Oh, so it's an FPV drone. Oh, okay. Okay, then they probably have their own custom FPV drone, and it's very likely a really beefy one. Yeah, it's an orange event, existing home sales at 10. So still something to be aware of. Now, will we keep going? This is where I'm just gonna wait. How much stream delay? I mean, the stream delay shouldn't be more than like 10 seconds max. Okay, looks like we might want to go test those highs again. There she goes. See if we keep moving higher here or not. Or maybe not. Is there any news for the Apex payouts? Mine's still under review, Anka. I mean, I've heard a lot of people that are still under review. I don't know this, so this is only my opinion, but according to Apex and what some of the things that they said, basically things are getting looked at a lot more than they have in the past. And if you're under review, doesn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's just, according to them, it's going to take more time to go through. Of course, they are they are looking at the rules and taking things a little more seriously. And I expect because of that, it's going to take longer to get payouts approved, which my own personal opinion, I'm not a big fan of it. I don't like it. To me, my opinion, if they are going to implement these rules, then they need to get something in place that can help them go through these accounts faster. And whatever amounts it goes, like I don't care what it takes. Apex is a big company making tons of money. And if that means they need to hire 500 people so that the payout approval process can be a lot more efficient, then I think that's what they need to do. Because what I don't like is when you submit for a payout and then you're sitting there and just waiting to trade that account again. And the longer they make you wait, the more of a temptation it is for people to trade those accounts. Now, obviously, it's still your own individual choice. I'm not a fan of playing a victim card, but I think there should be there needs to be some kind of a expectation set for your payout approval to go through, in my opinion. Like, they need to have like, we will have your payout. Either your payout will be approved or your payout will be denied with a reason why and what you need to do to get it approved within like 5 business days of submitting the approval. Like, something like that has to be, I feel like that needs to happen. Obviously, I mean, it's going to take them some time, but the longer it takes to get approvals done, the worse things. It's just a bad look. It's bad business practice. Matty Matt. I'm playing Matty Matt. Yeah, I know what you mean, but it is what it is. They just hired more people. Yeah, I heard that they did hire more people. And I'm going to give them some grace and give them a little bit of time, give Apex some time to work through things, get things figured out. But in 2 months from now, if it still takes 10 days to get people their payouts approved, I just feel like that's an issue. That's not cool. Hey, Sue Trades, good morning. Anka, good morning. But yeah, Anka, I mean, if you're under review, I don't think there's a reason for alarm. I think it's just a fact that Apex doesn't have the staff to be, to catch up and to make it do, which is unfortunate. And hopefully they'll get that rectified here soon. Great strategy for them is to avoid some payouts, knowing some people trade and it dips below the payout threshold. Exactly, Matty Man. That's what I mean. Like, obviously, there's some culpability on Apex's part. But also, I'm also of the belief that if you don't have the self-discipline to not trade your accounts if it's on approval, and, don't trade your accounts before it's approved. If you don't have the self-discipline to do that, then I don't really want to hear that it's Apex's fault, because that is a choice that you made. But at the same time, I do recognize that, Apex does need to do better with being more consistent on when they approve payouts or deny payouts. See, like, I just think they need to either approve or deny payouts within a certain window so that people can have a set expectation. That way people know, hey, within 5 days, I'm going to know one way or the other. And it appears like right now, they just do not have the means to do that, unfortunately. Yeah, I agree, Matty Matt. Get that buffer above 2,600. I mean, I think that is obviously going to be your best option. But at the same time, it's also creates a new set of issues. All right, we are double topping up here. See if we keep going. Get a few accounts into rotation. Yeah, that's what I would say. Like, just take, even if it means trading evals, just trade evals. If you're waiting for a payout to be approved, don't trade it. It's well worth to spend a little, $16 just to try to pass some evals so that you don't get bored, and then all of a sudden you start trading your payouts that are still pending approval. Get a few accounts into rotation, yeah. Yeah, then it makes you go buy more, John. The Apex marketing department, they're smart. I'm just kidding. Apex is the biggest, but not the most professional, Oliver. Yeah, I agree. I've always said, and I will always say this until I'm proven otherwise. I keep hoping, but I mean, Apex has some really good support staff, okay? But they have some support staff that are just downright awful. And those that are awful, of course, is what everyone remembers. And those are the interactions that you hear about, unfortunately. And yeah, I've always said Apex really could use some help. They could really use some help with their customer service. And honestly, it's just basic. It's just basic things. Like, it's nothing. I don't know. I shake my head sometimes of what I see. It's unfortunate. They have growing pains and they'll fix it. Go and trades. Yeah, I mean, again, there's people that want you to believe that Apex is, they're about to go under, that type of thing. Trust, I mean, that's not the issue. The issue is they're growing so fast. And again, this is their own doing by promoting these one-day pass and promoting all these sales, which everybody loves. But it creates an absurd amount of growth. And with growth, if a company isn't ready for growth, then it can turn into a bad thing, because too much growth is difficult. And I say that from a business perspective and being a business owner. If you're not ready for growth, and it happens, things can get out of control. And I think that's kind of what's happened. And now Apex is making changes that should have been made 6 months ago. And, it's just a little bit of putting the cart in front of the horse sometimes, I feel like. But hey, what do I know? They're the ones that are making millions and millions of dollars. So obviously they're doing something right. So far, you had a good experience with customer service. That's awesome to hear, Roger Sam. I love to hear that. Yeah. On the flip side of waiting forever, mine was submitted and approved on the 15th within 3 hours. Money hit the bank this morning. I know RM trades. That's what I mean. Like, I've seen those. Like, I've seen where people get their payouts approved like almost same day. And people are getting paid out way early this payout window. Which is great. Until the next payout window comes, and then they pay out when they should, and then people freak out again. That's a whole separate issue. But, it just takes, it's hard. It's easy for me to say to be patient, but obviously I'm not the one with a pending payout approval. But it is really what needs to be done, is just to be patient, and it is what it is. Okay, we did make new highs. It's 9:56. We got news coming out at 10, so I'm just gonna wait. Cart in front of cart in front of the horse is an Amish term. That's when you have things mixed up here a little bit. Apex is making payouts so happy. Making some payouts so happy people post this on chats, but at the same time, others are waiting for weeks. I mean, yeah, that's what I just said, Dan. Some are, if you're pending approval or under review, it could, I really don't know how long it's going to take. I'm afraid it might take 2 weeks to get people approved, which is not cool. I don't like it. I don't like it, but it is what it is. And I'm hoping, I mean, if that's the normal going forward, then I'm not okay with it. I can understand the first couple payout cycles that it might take some time, but they need to get things figured out here in the next couple payouts, in my humble opinion. Yeah, John. Oh man. I got up really early this morning, by the way. All right, news is out. News is coming out in 2 minutes. Well, a minute and a half. They need to streamline their payout process. Exactly, Oliver. That's exactly what I've been saying. And again, I give him some grace. Like, I'm obviously the first payout cycle, second payout cycle, I understand that it might take a little time to work through the bugs. But in a month or two, I don't really want to see people under review for 2 weeks. I don't think that's okay. I think it's I don't think it's unfair to ask from Apex that, hey, within 5 business days of submitting a payout request, within 5 business days, we need to either know the payout was approved or the reason for the denial. So either you have a denied payout and you get an email stating why, then you know what you did wrong and you know what you need to do to rectify it. Sometimes it might be a consistency rule and you just need to trade for 10 more days, and then you'll be fine. But whatever that is, they need to, within 5 business days, I feel like it's fair. But we shall see. All right, news coming out right now, boys. News coming out. Let's see what happens. Nothing much. Barely moved. Oh, well, hang on. Now it's moving. Really have to assume if you're under review, you're getting bad. You're getting denied. No, you're getting paid. Wait, I'm not sure what you said, J Wheels. I refuse to trade the accounts until yes or no. Yeah, trade bum. I always have said, do not trade if you're under review. Wait to trade those accounts until you're approved. Don't do it. Don't do it. I trade just like Travis. Well, Trade Bomb, he was under review too, so really not much difference. Now, if you get denied, then you have an argument. Yeah, trade this thing called a sim. Exactly, Mr. Hat. Yeah, now we got FOMC meeting minutes at 2 o'clock, so should be interesting. But right now, man, this nothing really. Yep, Matty Matt, exactly. But not only did he, but he was also saying how much of a scam Apex is and accusing them of denying his payout for no reason at all. And then we come to find out that he traded the account before approval and blew the account. So I'm always skeptical of those people that say, oh, I got denied a payout for no reason. There was zero reason to get denied. No reason at all. You know, there's always a reason. I have yet to see proof of anyone's payout getting denied for no reason. Maybe it's not a valid reason according to you, but it's a reason. And I will ask for proof. But there was a guy, actually, I'm not sure if he's in the chat anymore, but JP. Are you here, JP? He was saying he was denied. He was waiting on his approval. He was waiting on his approval since April 15th. And, I mean, he got denied a payout. He was asked about it, and he was asked to submit some different things, which he didn't do. But he had a legitimate claim in a sense that, so his girlfriend signed up for an account from the same address, and that red flagged it, and they were asking for proof of that. And yeah, I helped him out, and he did get it approved. You have 4 payments under review. Again, that's not anything terrible if it's under review. Just be patient. Yeah, exactly, Matty Matt. That's what I said. If they remove, if all the traders that have been abusing the system and have been breaking all these rules, best thing that might be for Apex and everyone else that's trading normal, best thing that could happen is those people go to a different prop firm, to be honest. That's the best thing that would happen. And that's probably what Apex wants. Yeah, Roger Sam. Been trying to reach out to Apex for a week and not respond, and they asked to submit a recording. That was me, and I did my issue. Apex is not responding. So, Faisal, are you under review or are you denied? Is your payout denied or under review? And the reason a lot of times, so guys, so again, this is stuff where, so right now Apex is having issues with people that are paying other third-party folks to trade their account. Okay? And that's why they're asking for screen recordings. This is the new normal. It might be. If they're doing things that they're not sure about, they're going to ask you for additional things. And if you have 4 payouts under review, and let's say it's $2,000 each, that's $6,000. Then give them what they're asking. If they want to see a screen recording of XYZ, then do it. Yeah, Matt, if they see more than one IP on your account, and they see suspicious activity of the accounts being purchased with this IP address, and then the accounts are traded with this IP address, that will be a red flag, and you will probably get put under review. Stuff like that is what they are very, like, they're trying to crack down on, and I quite frankly don't blame them. And we are pulling back violently. We just could not get above the 25s here. How do you do a screen recording? All right, it's simple. If you search in your Windows taskbar and you search screen record, screen recorder, or the Windows App Store, they have them for free everywhere. How are you supposed to trade this? I don't think you're supposed to. There you go, Trader J. Just start a YouTube channel. You can use OBS. You can use Streamlabs. There's a ton of different applications that can record your screen. Yeah, OBS is perfect. They ask you for a screenshot? Okay, cool. Yeah, I've seen people being asked for recordings, and a lot of times I think those are the ones where they're either, for some reason, they're just suspicious about third-party tradings happening. So for whatever reason that is, I don't know if a VPN flags it, or like if you're using a VPN, I've wondered about if that could be an issue. I do not know. OBS black screen and Ninja Trader charts for me. Really? Huh. That's interesting. I use Streamlabs for YouTube. If your Windows is a VM running on Mac, Command space, type screenshot, and hit the record screen at the bottom. Nice, Jose. Thank you. No, I don't blame you for getting nervous, Faisal. I don't blame you at all. But the best thing I can tell you is just, if they're asking for something, send that to them and be patient. I know it's hard. I'm like I said, I think going forward in a month or two, I really would like to see the payout process being more efficient. It's not cool when it takes this long to people being put under review for 2 weeks. I don't think is acceptable, and it shouldn't. We shouldn't be okay with that. That's just not cool. Dick's dollars going higher. Yeah, we're pulling back here. Man, I really do think we're gonna break below the 785s. I think we're gonna test the lows of the overnight session, the 755s, if I'm just being completely honest. Yeah, it is pretty tough. Understand the frustration. You work and work. Yeah, exactly. Go ahead and trades. I think it's totally normal for people to be frustrated if their payouts are pending and under review for 2 weeks. I would be frustrated. I wouldn't be. It sucks. I wish there was something I could do about it, but obviously I can't. One thing I will do, and I want to be careful because I mean, I've helped a couple people that have had their payouts denied and they felt like it wasn't a valid reason and they were having a hard time communicating with support. I will help if I can. But I will need to see proof. I do need to see actual proof that what I'm being said is true. But it's not even that I'm not even really flexing my influencing power. It's more that I do have a guy from the Apex support staff that has been very helpful. Like, he is hands down the best support they have. And I don't want to overload him with, I don't want to overload him, but if I feel like there is something that is, that is not cool and should not have been denied, he will look into it and then he will help if he can. David Huber, Apex should not have an issue with any trades. What do you mean, David? That David Huber, if you are seeing more reviews, that is a red flag. Why would you be under the opinion that they should have no issues with any trades? That tells me you are clueless. If you were supplying capital and opportunity for random strangers to trade, you think that's cool that they can just do whatever they want? Go ahead and start your own prop firm, sir, and go ahead and make that a rule, and let's see how long you stay in business. Frank Reynolds, I got a guy. I got a guy that knows a guy. Oh, okay, I see, Lewis. That makes sense. Oh, really, Jose? I didn't even know that. But I mean, here's the reason I like, as much as all the rule changes and everything, like, yeah, they are a copier, auto copier, and margin. You didn't answer my question, but I don't even know what you're trying to say. Perspective on the other side of the coin, though, the number of people blaming blown accounts on sus stuff like connection and fill issues or not understanding trailing drawdown is painful. Yeah, Muggles channel. Yeah, some of that is just, you're just going to have that. How often do I see a setup and I'm not confident in executing, Herc? Probably a lot, especially like today. Today's a perfect example where I enter the market. I don't try to do this, but sometimes I just cannot help it. I enter the market and for some reason I have this intuition that, hey, today we're going to go lower. And that's when I miss setups, because I'll see a pullback here and I'm like, nah, we're going lower. So I won't take my standard, if we're going with a trend, waiting for a pullback. But I haven't really missed a trade yet. Right now, this price action, there's not really anything I like. Now, if we break above the 30s and we just make a nice move and we keep going, then I have to assume we're just going to keep going higher today. And I guess we're going to have to jump in and hold on. He's a troll. Yeah, I know, Red. Sometimes I like having fun with trolls. A troll here or there is good. But David Huber is yet to answer the actual question, but hey, whatever. I don't know why they can't have like 20 Christian. JP, how we doing, JP? I mean, in a perfect world, if we could clone people, we would. Good to see you, JP. Apex, the issue, they take trades and basically book trades and at the same time are taking fees. Is that what's your original comment was Apex should have no issues with any trades. That's what I'm saying, that you need some help. Okay, yeah, your 6K was approved, waiting for it to hit the bank. Let's go, JP. I had heard that the payouts have been coming early, so technically they say they'll have it they will pay by June 1st, but sometimes they pay early. You're copying 20 accounts. Let's go, Red Poker. Yeah, Muggle. I'm a little bit confused, David, because on one hand you say they shouldn't have any issues with any trades, but on the other hand you're admitting that they copy trades. So therefore, if they're copying traders, why would they not have issues? Like, makes no sense. Like, why should they allow people to just to trade? Like, obviously there's going to be consistency rules and different rules in place to protect their downside, especially if they're copying your trades. Hello? Dan Futures. So JP is the guy I was talking about earlier that had the kind of the conflict of the IP addresses, not IP addresses, but he had a different login from the same residence. And it was an issue where it was pretty clear, I mean, he just needed a good customer service. He needed someone that actually looked at the account and actually cared and actually investigated it. And then they were able to see, oh, okay, we're cool. And then it was approved. I passed the eval before 7 days of trading. Can I already submit documents, or is it better to wait until 7 days? Crypto Poppy, if you pass the account today, you will get the paperwork and the email tonight. Yeah, Jose. I mean, there's no doubt about it. Just the sheer volume that has been increased in the past 3 months. I mean, I think it's just, I think they're just overwhelmed. I think they're overwhelmed. And I think in the past, that's why a lot of people got away with breaking the rules, is because Apex was so overwhelmed that it was easier to just approve payouts. Because they didn't have the means to actually investigate, people that were breaking the rules. So according to them, now they have the staff and the means to do that. So I guess we shall see. But if you think about, and again, this is not really, I don't really feel like this is a valid excuse for a big company. But right now they're overwhelmed. Like, they literally are overwhelmed and do not have the staff needed to make payout approval efficient. But again, that's not, as a customer, that's not our problem. And I feel like they need to fix it. Simple as that. And I'm hoping and I have confidence that they will, but it will take time. Anyway, this market, I'm going to have to, this is a very, very choppy open so far. We cannot seem to get above the 25s. I'm about to go short just because that's been my bias all morning. And All right, I'm doing it. All right, now we're going to do something a little crazy. We're going to see if we can't, I'm going to see if we can't get a big, something big, get something big going here. Never forget design. Today's different. Okay, just trust me. What would be amazing is if every prop firm had to release a health report every month on their financials, Jose. I mean, I think that I would not be opposed to that one bit. I wouldn't be opposed to that. I think there would be possibly, I mean, I think the normal person would want to see a very healthy financial statement. But there's also a large portion that wouldn't understand, and they would just look at it as, I don't know. I would definitely be for it. I would totally be for it. I think that would be awesome for the whole industry. But the thing is, everyone in the whole industry should do it. And it would need to be verified, obviously. I just got fiber internet, and when I click buy or sell, it takes 30 seconds sometimes to enter a trade. That's weird. Have you tried restarting? Come on, market. Don't just... I need it to get below the this VWAP here. Wait till 18850s to short. It's too late, Jose. It's too late. That's really weird, almighty. Have you tested your ping? Because order placement hasn't really anything to do with how fast your internet is. It has to do with what your ping, like whatever your ping is, that's what's important. That's really weird. Yeah, Jose, I could definitely see that. I could definitely see that. And I mean, I had a guy, the guy that, you know, there's been people that had over $500,000, and I would be, you know, that would definitely be a peace of mind. It would be good. I think it would be great for the industry to do that. Can you get them to agree to do it? That's a whole different story, but oh, market, I hate you. Dog skin it. So far, the VWAP here has held very strongly. But we're not gonna chicken out. Only goes up no matter what. Yeah, it does seem like kid poker. Level 1 or level 2 data? I just use level 1 in Prisa. I just use level 1. Get in here, bears. That's right. Flush this puppy. Flush it down the toilet. Sharouz, for successful and consistent traders, props are not great. I mean, I would beg to differ. If you're consistent, then props is what actually probably made you the most money. Now, going to a live account, that's a good argument, but taking advantage of prop firms, if you're consistently profitable, is some, I mean, that's some pretty, yeah, I know, Nutty. Yeah, Sharouz, I know. But that's what I'm talking about. Are you going to ask Jose? Jose, has a prop firms been good or bad for you? You will definitely need to pay taxes. Well, you could try to move to Puerto Rico, Jose. I've heard heard that's a thing. Come on, flush it, baby, flush it. Ah, we trapped the bulls. We did it. We trapped the bulls. Now we're gonna rip it lower. Trapped him. We got him, boys. We got him. Prop firms changed my life. There you go. It's directly from Jose's mouth. I've always said that. I mean, if you're a consistently profitable trader, you will have a very, very difficult time to convince me why you wouldn't use a prop firm. Like, that makes no sense. It's basically like, hey, the only reason that you wouldn't use a prop firm if you believe that they wouldn't pay you out. Or maybe, okay, hang on. Market, this is not cool. You faked me out. I knew I should have been quiet. I should not have said a word. But man, this price action's brutal right now. No, don't say it, Hassan. Maybe the bears got trapped now. No, I don't want to be trapped. Click button, order submitted 2 minutes after trade props up. If something is wrong with your computer or internet or something, almighty, something is wrong. Make sure you have live data too. Something ain't right. Something ain't right, man. I mocked the bulls and I should know better. Yeah, Jose, exactly. Like, I totally get it. Once you take out as much money as you can from prop firms and they want to put you in a live account, at that point, I totally agree. Switching to your own account, trading your own brokerage, that's the smart thing to do. But until then, use prop firms. I mean, why not? It's like they're giving away money. This is brutal. Clear your Ninja Trader cache under documents. Almost as bad as trading as Easy Line. Yeah. I still can't believe how I got shot in the tick twice in a row yesterday. That was rough. That was unfortunate. Yeah, JP, exactly. Or let's put it this way. A prop firm, if a prop firm isn't, like, as soon as a prop firm spots a consistently profitable trader, like, as soon as they spot it, one of two things will happen. They will either A, copy your trades to minimize their risk, or B, they will put you on a live account. You wonder if Apex ever copied your trades? I'm pretty sure they did. I used to think that they didn't, but I talked to someone at Apex that kind of convinced me otherwise. Like, they really do look for consistently profitable traders. And as soon as they find someone that's consistently profitable, then they will just basically they will monitor their risk management, and if their risk management falls within their parameters, they will definitely copy your trades. And it really just, I mean, it makes sense. Why wouldn't they? And supposedly, I kind of hesitate to say this because there's no proof of this. It's just someone saying this, but supposedly they will, the very consistently profitable traders, like, they won't just copy your trades, they will 1x or 2x when they copy it, which is kind of crazy. My order one time turned from a long to a short. I don't know what you're doing, Almighty, but something ain't right. But I have no idea why you would continue to be trading if it's doing that. You tend to DCA? Yeah, but was it like consistently or... Oh, shoot. Oh, I hate this market. I know what's happening here. It's trying to shake me out of my trade. As soon as I close it, it's going to rip lower. I can feel it. You like to trade reversals? Yeah, then you might not have been a prime candidate. You might have been a reason why they put the DCA in place again. I just know any problem you have ever will be blamed on volatility. No point in putting in a ticket. I mean, Almighty, it is very, very likely on your end. Okay, there's not a grand conspiracy to make only you fail. If there was rhythmic issues, you would see it across the board. Rhythmic doesn't have just specific account issues. It's across the board. You were $16,000 in red in one account, but turn it into green. Yeah, Jose. Have you been approved on your payout, Jose? That sounds like that doesn't sound like something you should do. Dang it, I'm looking for something. I can't find it. Anyway, what are we going to do with this position? I think I need to put my stop right here. If I get stopped out here and then it rips lower, I'm... If Rhythmic was lagging, I guess an hour ago I wasn't. Hour ago I wasn't in a trade, so I'm not the right guy to ask. Yeah, this is just, it's compressing here, consolidation. And we're just going to have to wait and see which way it's going to break. It's going to break one way or the other. And I guess we will see. Hey, Speed Racer in the house. Good morning. Good morning, bud. Come on. We need to break below VWAP and do it. Ugh, I hate. Hang on. I have to take this call. All right, we're back. Hey, I missed it. How's it going, Black Coffee? Okay, no trades yet on the PAs. Nice. I respect the fact that Apex does the good things it does. I'm just saying facts and not saying it's Apex fault, but man, it's frustrating. Yeah, I mean, I believe it, Almighty. I'm just saying, like, if there was a rhythmic issue, then it would be, everyone would be experiencing it. But what you're experiencing is something majorly is wrong. Like, something is majorly wrong. Like when you do a speed test, like just Google speed test and do a speed test, what shows up? Or also make sure you're not downloading a big file or doing an update on your computer in the background. Oh, boys, we might have, this is going to break out to the upside, unfortunately. Well, it is what it is, I guess. I guess we'll just have to take our L. I'm going to let it stop me out, though. I'm not going to close it early, just in case it wants to do a fake out. What is better, rhythmic or trade bait? David, I don't know. I always felt like it was better. I always liked rhythmic better, but I don't know. Both of them have had issues. You still like a short here? I do too, but this maybe. But yeah, almighty, please don't continue to trade if you're having issues. Don't trade. You got to get them fixed first. It won't connect now. Then you have to be having an issue with your internet. Has to be. I don't know what else it would be. But I'm sorry, almighty, that sucks. That's not fun. All right, go ahead. Stop me out. We can move along. Move it along. Rhythm is better, but not for PAs. Really? I see. Your upload is at 1,000. That's not what matters. What is your ping, almighty? Hey, nice, Jose. Nice. Joel at Affordable Indicators is a great guy. He's a great guy. You'll get, he knows what he's doing. That's awesome, Jose. Let's go. Rip this thing lower now. Come on. I am sick and tired of waiting. Come on, rip it. Yeah, that's... Wait, your ping is over 9,000? No shot. Okay, your ping is 7. Something is not making sense. Man, I wish I could see your computer, because something is definitely not adding up. Something is wrong. Please rip this baby lower. Let's go. Okay. Now we need it to go below 800. This 800 level is going to be important. Going to be in this trade for 5 hours today. Please do not bounce here. Yeah, exactly, Jose. That's exactly right. It's very well said. It's like, if your ping is long, but your speed is quick, it's like having a Lamborghini, but it takes an hour to put it in drive. Or it's like it takes an hour for the gas to get from the gas tank into the engine. If I'm trading the 250s right now, Carnegie, no, I'm not. Oh my gosh, I will not survive. If we go back up here, I don't think I'm going to make it. I don't think we're going to make it. Oh, jeez. We can't seem to get below the 800s. Come on, Bears. Put your back into it. Deal's a deal, Black Coffee. If I hang on to this trade and it hits my target at 756, you'll buy me lunch at Pegs. I'm going to shake on that, Black Coffee. You just motivated me. Let's go. Hey, you're passing eval. Let's go, Kid Poker. Virtual shake completed. Having fun watching paint dry. Nope, it's already dry. We're just looking at a wall. I should do a meetup. We were talking about that the other day, Jose. I was like, that would be fun. But then I would be also scared, I think. Because I'll be honest, guys. Some of you guys in chat are kind of weird. Let's just keep it real. But I love you for it. Oh, we cannot. I mean, right now my stop technically should be right here. I'm going to keep it right where I had it. And I really don't want to see this go above the 16s here. I want this to be a bull trap. And right here, if we would rip lower right now, this would be the perfect bull trap right here. If I'm short, yeah, I'm about, I don't know, 5'10", 5'9". Depending what shoes I wear, I'm 5'11", so I consider myself kind of average height. Triple bottom at 800. I know, Fufu, I know. Jose's like, I love y'all, but nope. I'll invite Patrick. Yes, for sure. I'll invite Patrick, then I'll challenge him to arm wrestling match for $800. Which I know I wouldn't win. Okay, the bull trap is in place, but now we need to get below 800. Please, market just one time. Can you do it? Please. Would I ever consider a fan meetup? Yeah, we were just talking about that. I said maybe, but I don't know. Jose. Market. You're being very difficult here. This is not good. Yeah, TBM does meetups. But I think you have to pay for that, right? Imagine if I was on vacation in Florida and you run into each other. That would be hilarious. It's like, oh, wait, do I know you? Actually, I haven't really made this public, but I might be over the winter. We might be moving to Florida through the winter this year for my health, for health reasons. All right, here it goes, folks. The moment of truth is upon us. My patience is paper thin right now. If this does not go below the 800s, I might have to sacrifice something. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I'm okay, Jose. It's just the same thing that I've been dealing with. I've got a lung condition. And the winter months make it considerably worse. So we are going to try and stay in the warm weather, but where in Florida? It'll probably be south of Sarasota is what we're looking at. Well, the humidity isn't as bad as the cold. The cold air seems to be what really makes it worse. But it's kind of a test. We're going to kind of test it and see if it helps. But that's why you see me coughing on stream a lot. If I've considered somewhere in Virginia, I mean, that gets too cold. No, south of Sarasota. Tampa's north. Gotta lay down to vapes. You know what's funny? Maybe this isn't funny, but so I have 4 brothers, right? I have 4 brothers, and 2 of them still smoke. 3 of them used to smoke. I was the only one that never smoked, and I'm the only one with a lung condition now. I don't know how that's supposed to work, but hey, here we are. You love it. I loved it. Man, this price is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Hmm. I need to check on the weather here. Uh-oh. I mean, this market has to do something, right? I keep hearing thunder, but it's not really raining yet. Have you ever been long or logged out automatically because of multiple logins or something like that? Yeah, Almighty. If you log in, like if you're logged into Rhythmic and then you log in on your phone or on a different computer, then you will be automatically logged out and it'll give you that message. If I'm still happy with the golf clubs, yes, I am. Well, kind of. I actually, on my driver, I need a little bit stiffer shaft on my driver, so I'm going to change that one out, but everything else is great. Oh, man. I really need to switch this position to a long. I mean, I'm not going to, but I can see the fact we have not made a move below the 800s. I'm telling you, this thing's going higher. Everyone needs a stiffer shaft. That is no truer words have ever been spoken. Facts. Heard you paid 20K for them, Muggles channel. Fake news, not true. Someone keeps spreading this fake news about what I paid for these golf clubs, and it's not true. What's my favorite club? My 7-iron. I love my 7-iron. It's a beast. All right, we're going to get stopped out here, and then we're all going to have a little bit of a, pity party, and then we're going to move on. Right there's the guy spreading FUD. Yeah, I think I paid a little under 5K for my golf clubs, to be completely honest. I love okay. All right, really? Nope. I didn't even think that I said the 7-iron, but it's the 7-iron. Get over it. It is what it is. Okay, market, you win. You win. Are you happy now? Are you happy? We're not doing this again today. I am dead serious. If I get shot in the tick again here, and this thing now goes lower, look at me. I'm not kidding. Things will get rough. Things will be ugly if this happens. Do I have long irons or hybrids? I have a 5-iron, and then I have a 5-iron, and then I have a 4 hybrid and a 6 hybrid. Please go higher. Come on. Do not shoot me in the tick here. It is brutal. I took it like a man yesterday, okay? I took it like a man, but I'm not taking it like a man again today, all right? If I get shot in the tick here, I'm going to act like a 2-year-old, and I'm going to throw a little temper tantrum, all right? I got my limits. I got limits. Are you saying we should go short now? Son of a... All right, just had to take a little break there. Everything's fine now. I'm going to have to start wearing Kevlar to trade. It's okay if I don't want to make a recap video today. There will be blood in the streets. Someone will pay. It's unbelievable. Hybrids are so much easier to hit than long irons. Yeah, I agree. I feel like I can hit my 6 iron consistently, but when it comes to like a 5 iron and a 4 iron, I mean, it's hit or miss. I just cannot seem to hit it consistently. All right, we're moving to minis, and it is what it is. Let the carnage ensue. You want to go higher market? You want to do it? Newer shameless highs. You hate drivers? Mine always slices. Oh man. If it slices, best way to fix a slice, the easy way without doing anything to your swing. Parliament. This is an old trick. This is the best way to fix your slice. Don't even worry about changing your swing because that's hard. The only thing you need to do, line up to the ball. Okay, I could do a better job showing you, but I'll try to explain it to you in a video. I'll explain it to you. When you line up to the ball, take your club, okay, and the way you would normally line up, you would put your club head behind the ball, and it would be, perpendicular or, parallel with the ball, so to speak. From there, roll over your club. Literally take the club in your hand and roll it over like 1/8 of a turn. Okay? Like 1/8 of a turn and roll it over and then grip it like that and just swing like normal. You will be amazed. You can come back and thank me later. Tate, I can see Nutty driving his lawnmower down the street waving his oh really, Tate? You want to now I kind of want to do that. But it's my Savin club, okay? That's not how I say Savin. Stop. It's excuse me. Well, at least we didn't get shot in the tick again, so I'm okay. I think we'll be all right. Shameless new highs, of course. Why not, market? Why not? You shameless. Absolutely shameless. There she goes. New highs. What can I do, man? Wow. Shameless, man. I showed my friend that same drill with the driver. Yep, kid poker. Someone once told me that because I used to have an issue with slicing. Someone just told me, line up to the ball like a normal player would. Rotate your club. Obviously, you'd be rotating it counterclockwise if you're right-handed. Rotate your club counterclockwise like 1/8 of a turn. And then grip it and rip it. You will be amazed. Perfectly straight drives. I expect a $50 donation if that works for you for your free coaching. That is no longer free. Just kidding. That tip does work. Yeah, exactly. It's because you're hitting the ball with your club face too open. That's why it causes exactly, citizen. And that it actually works for real. Shameless new highs. Unbelievable. I'm actually okay, we're going to have to put in our we're going to have to big brain it today. Hmm. Unreal almighty. Yeah, you there is something majorly wrong. If you end up hooking it then instead, Muggles channel, like then you just need to rotate it a little bit less. Like rotate it until like if you keep slicing it, you need to rotate it more. Once you start hooking it, then you have overcorrected. Then you rotate it clockwise until you find that perfect little spot where you just crank it right down the fairway. Woot. Ah. Okay, market. If we get back to like the 25s here, I'm interested. I'm hoping we get to the 25 sixes here. Mm. All right, I'm jumping in here. This might be a little bit early, but we're kind of stalling on this pullback. I want to have my stop right here. Rip it. Why do you have to rotate your club on your driver but not your irons? Usually I mean, so with your irons, I don't know for you, but my stance on my irons is different than my stance on my driver. So my stance on my driver, I have it to the front. Like if I'm looking down at it, my driver stance, the ball is lined up with the inside of my leg. On my irons, I line up in the middle of my stance. But I don't really have the answer, but I'd use a different. I think that's why. Okay, come on, rip this thing. right, I'm going to take 22 ticks here if I can get it. All right, let's go. Okay, let's see if we make new highs. Oh, it's going to be important here to push this to new highs, or you just went golfing for the first time. No shot. Oh, okay. You almost had me, Cameron. You're like, I just went golfing for the first time and a shot of 72. And then you follow up on the front nine. It's ready to say you're a prodigy if you shot a 72 on 18. That's funny. So, Kid Poker, I know you golf a lot. I used to do both irons and driver. I see. Kid Poker, I'm actually curious. Do you line up differently, like your stance? Do you line up differently on your irons versus your driver? Wow, look at that. Now we might not even make new highs here. So, man, this is tempting to short this. Hey, I would love to do a tailor-made Nutty collab. Yeah, driver is always front left foot, and the irons are middle stance, depending on the iron. Exactly. I always look at it like this. The driver is left, or for me, my driver is left foot, like the inside of my left front foot. My 4 iron is next, and then my basically my 7 iron down, like 7, 8, 9, whatever, pitching wedge, those are all in my center stance. I'm not great at reversals. You don't have to tell me, Jose. You do not have to tell me that. I know I'm not. I'm terrible. I can't hold through that big of a drawdown for a reversal. Like, that's just not me. And I just don't like the thought of going against the trend. Doesn't feel good to me. I hate everything about it. Yeah, never short. That's design has always said that. Trying to get the TD from Sunday, but so busy due to holiday weekend. Yeah, I was trying to. I'm trying to go golfing a little bit more, but you know how it goes. No threat against the host. And we're pulling back. Do you, do you walk or ride? I always walk. I always ride because of my lung condition. I just don't have the lung capacity to walk. I mean, it would probably be good for me, but I get too tired. How many contracts do I use? If I'm trading minis, 1. If I'm trading micros, usually 4. Design wants to fight this morning. Design is up for a fight. Oh, and look at this. Shameless, about to make shameless new highs. Shameless. They don't build golf courses for walking. I mean, in it, I always see the guys walking. I think they're a little more diehard golfers than the riders, but I don't know. Well, are we actually going to make a move here or not? Hurts your soul to have it. Oh, it's all right. It's all right, Almighty. I appreciate it. It's honestly not that bad. It's more of an annoyance with my coughing than probably anything. But there's people that have it way worse than I do. Way worse. But I appreciate the kind words, Almighty. You very much enjoy golfing? Let's go, Cameron. Usually, I always tell people, if you go golfing, you're going to know if you like golfing the first time you go. You only have to go one time to know if you're going to love golfing or not. Because if you go the first time and you love it, you're hooked. If you go the first time and you just don't really get it, it's not, you'll know. You will know. All right, here we go. See if we make new highs on this push. I assume we will. Man, we did not make new highs yet. Golf is an addiction. Yep. Why is everyone starting beef in chat? I didn't see anyone. We're all good, Carnegie. I think it's all just in fun. You have one. Golf is another stick and ball game. Not wrong. Could you make a video of setting up your charts / layout, David Kling? Maybe, I guess. I don't even remember how I did it. Kind of struggling to make new highs here. Makes me want to short. But I don't think it's wise. Today is brutal. Yeah, today has been a rough. It's definitely, this morning was extremely choppy and just yuck. I've had my long conditions for 2 years. So ever since I started streaming, I've had it. All right, let's see. Will this pull back more now? We failed to make new highs. Will she rip lower? Gosh, I am... Gosh. Every red candle is a temptation. It is actually for me. I really have a desire to short this market right now, and I'm trying to not do it. I'm trying to not do it. Ugh. Yeah, and this right here is why we do not short when the market just goes higher. If I look at ES, usually not I do glance at every now and then, but usually not. Actually, this should be a 2000 tick chart. Doesn't look like a great time to me. Okay, here we go. Gosh. Man, I might. We can look back at this and we can talk about it later. How this was a bad idea, but right now, oh dear, I'm already regretting it. Don't chase, Nutty. You idiot. What an idiot. Bad idea. This is a bad idea. Man. Why do I do these things to myself? the old bear trap. They set it up and I fell in it accidentally. Clicked on a button. That's all it took. Hmm. We're gonna have to take our punishment on this one. I'm afraid. This is brutal. I probably just need to close this thing. If I close it here and it rips lower, I'm going to be so upset, though. I'm just going to let it, if it stops me out, it stops me out. Come on, just rip it lower and let's move on. Here we go. Come on. Do it. One big red candle here. You've done it. I know you can do it. Okay. All right, I'm out. I can't do it. I give up. Okay. Please don't don't do this to me. This is also why I shouldn't go short, because I chicken out and different kind of things. I'm such a chicken. Thing's gonna break down now, isn't it? Look at this. Oh, I'm so impatient. Why? Good day to do nothing. It does look like it. I wonder if the meeting, I mean, the FOMC at 2 o'clock could be what the market's waiting for, but Hmm. Oh boy, here we go. Watch ES behaviors, right? Yeah, obviously the Nvidia earnings today after market's going to be a huge factor. That's going to be a major. That's going to be a major event. I'm still on the fence if I want to buy some 250K accounts and YOLO them on the Nvidia earnings. I know a lot of people are doing it, so don't give me any crap for it, okay? I know you. Raise your hand if you're gonna YOLO some 250Ks with Nvidia earnings. Raise your hand right now. Just go ahead. Let's all admit it. My hand is raised. Check if Flexi Trade is real. They haven't. I don't think we know yet. NAS 99. I definitely wouldn't trust it yet. Gotta have more history. Gotta have them payout history, man. Tate, you know it, brother. That's right. That's how we roll. Don't do like I do. Do as I say. You've got 10 in the chamber, says Methodical Man. Ka-chunk. Boom. Things are going to get real tonight. Always assume yes. Buy the dip. And then it rip. Oh, wow. Look at that. Now it's ripping lower. The better move here would have been to short the top of the range if I feel like we're going to make a move lower. But I chased a breakout. That was my fatal flaw. But we kept our loss pretty small. Yeah, don't wait. That's a good idea, Brian. So don't wait to buy your 250Ks until like 10 minutes before you want to use them, okay? Because you will get, it'll be congested and then it won't go through and yada yada. If you want them, you better get them now because who knows what kind of condition the Apex servers will be when that Nvidia news comes out. It's gonna be lit. If I pass a 250K outside of the offer, how much is the monthly fee? $85 is the monthly fee on any account size. Yeah, Kevin Murray. It's just yeah. YOLO, you only live once. What are we doing here, folks? What are we doing? What time is Nvidia earnings? I think it's 4:20, I heard. When is the 90% going to end? Tomorrow midnight. Tomorrow midnight is the end of the sale. So, FYI. Does gold move opposite to NQ usually? I think generally yes, but not always. Not always. We keep you entertained, I guess. It's hard to do anything here. I mean, be kind of tempting to go long here, but not a fan. You know what? I'm going to go get my water bottle. I'll be right back. Gold had an insane 300 tick dump. Are you serious? Hang on, let's look. Oh, snap. Yeah, that's a pretty decent dump right there. Good old gold. Impressive. Well, my profit target would have hit had I just held. Good to know. Good to know. Hey, Ranjay and I had to go out for some time. Not sure if you saw my message, but I purchased 22 accounts using my code. Let's go. Let's go, Ranjan. Thank you very much. I appreciate that very much. I'm not sure I can help you on how to pass them, though. You might be on your own for that one. And curious to see if we're just gonna kind of slowly roll over here. Whoa, big move lower. Whoa, Bessie. Oh, what happened? Oh my gosh, do we jump in here? Something finally happened. Holy mama. That is crazy. Crazy dump. Man, oh man. It's tempting to short this, but I know better. I've been there before. I have been there before. It's a trap. Is it a trap? Question mark. We went down and we came, I mean, right. This candle was the low, precisely 18,800. Precisely 18,800. Now, what does that mean? We do not know. Watch this thing now just go make new highs. Wouldn't even be shocked. You grab the long little big bear. Let's go. Nicely done. I'm wondering if this is, I mean, I don't know what to think. I'm not sure what that was, but geez. All right, market. What's the plan? Do we buy here? Feel like I'm playing with fire here, but that 800 holding makes me think, well, let's just wait. Let's wait and see here what happens. Just a stop loss run? Yeah, could be. But yeah, it could also be just people don't want to. I mean, to me, it makes sense that up to FOMC meeting minutes, maybe, it'll just go sideways. Wendigo, tell me about it. Wait, there was a treasury auction at 12? Or there is? Are you saying? I was not aware. Man, I'm going to jump in here. Come on. We're back to just grinding. All right, I'm going to take it. Well, man, this is... I was hoping to see a really nice pop, but it's all of a... It just kind of got stale all of a sudden. I don't know. I think this thing could flush. Let's see if it does it. Oh, boys. Here we go. It's getting bought up, though. See if we... Gotta love the V-shape reversals, right? I know. These are the kind of prices, actions, and stuff I hate. Okay, hang on. Man, it's tempting. Nvidia expectations are sky high. It doesn't absolutely blast the roof off. It could dump. Yeah, I have no idea what to expect. Oh. Okay, I was wondering, according to the options, so the market is pricing in a 12% swing. Wow. Wow, that's big. The Nvidia news comes out at 4:20, I think. I think 4:20. Oh, really? It was 8% last night? Wow. And we're just, I mean, it looks like we're just going to grind higher. Crazy. Crazy, but why not? Yeah, 420. They probably did that on purpose. Here we go. This is what I mean, that's rough. These V-shaped reversals and that's rough. It's hard to trade that. How many accounts, if any, do I copy trade? I don't copy trade at the moment. Only trade one account at a time, which I'm actually not doing a very good job here, but days like today, I mean, I'm trying to be a little more picky about when I'm trading my other accounts. Obviously, I'm not trading him that much. I haven't taken a trade yet today on the other accounts. Only account I've traded is the stream account. Just oh. And I kind of committed. I'm not going to put a lot of pressure on myself to trade those every day. I'll trade them when I feel like the market conditions are really favorable and and if I'm reading the market well, I will. But right now, like this kind of price action is just rough. Yeah, Eric, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Vasectomy starts with V. That's right. Uh, I just don't. It. The theory the market only goes higher definitely is feeling more and more true lately. All these dips just get bought up. We just rip higher. The market did not care. Market just go higher. Rip our faces off if we go short. Well, 7 emails today. Yeah, it's a tough market. Holding the 827, see if they take it to 850. They might. It might go to 850 the way this is looking. Buy the dips. That does seem to be the play. Buy the dips. Everyone's getting bullish, makes you nervous. Then I feel like going short, and then I missed the move, and now you just kind of have to wait. Oh, imagine if we held this. Feels bad. The activation fee for a lifetime Sam Beats. Yeah, the 250K one-time activation fee of $85 is the lifetime. A lifetime fee only for the 250K account, and it's only good until end of this month. You still have the lag orders, almighty. Man, that's so weird. Something ain't right. I'm telling you, Scruffy. I'm telling you, Scruffy, something ain't right. Does anyone know where that's from? Why are you going to... You used to say you only play longs. I know, Wood Chip, but today I changed my mind. I woke up feeling like a bear. I'm not sure why, but here we are. Sometimes I don't even understand my own self. Gosh, do I want to jump in here? Oof. Too late. I hesitated. Now it's too late. Zero reason to be a bear. It's coming though. I'm usually not. If you guys know me, I'm always, hey, buy the dips. I don't know why today. It got to me. I was like, yeah, today we're going lower. I just couldn't help it. I did take the long here and I didn't go short. Thankfully, because it was crossing my mind. But then I remembered all the V-shaped reversals in my life and I decided to not do it. Look at this. Just a little pullback. Should have bought right here. We didn't. Now it's going to rip. Opportunity costs. Well, I'm trying to think what I'm going to do. What am I going to do? Because I actually have to go to the warehouse again today. Unfortunately. I have to be there by... I'm not going to be able to stick around for the FOMC minutes. I have to be at the warehouse at 2 o'clock. And I really... I'm trying to decide why I would stick around until then, because I might just take my little profit here and call it. Might not be a terrible idea. It kind of sucks that I'm not able to put in longer streams lately, but when the business calls, you got to do what you got to do. It's what happens when you're short-staffed. The owners have to work. I am going to trade Nvidia later, so I will probably be... I'm trying to think if I'm going to stream that. I don't know that I will. But I will probably try to pass some 250Ks. Not a lot. I don't think I'm going to do 10. I might do 5. Yeah, I don't know. Not really. I don't know why. A part of me I want to. Other part of me I don't really want to. So not sure yet what I'm gonna do. Hey, boom! Use my code. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, everyone. Everyone that's used my code NBT to get you the 90% off. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate it. If I still have a regular job, yes, I do. Well, I don't know that you want to call it regular, but I'm a 50%. I am a 50-50 owner in a small business, and it's a very small business. So therefore, I am required to sometimes go in and help when we're short-staffed, and that is yesterday and today and possibly even tomorrow. I'm kind of hoping I don't have to tomorrow, but I guess we'll see. How many accounts I have now? I have, Martin, thank you, Martin. I appreciate it. Thank you. So right now I have this 2 accounts. No, 9 accounts. 9 accounts total. Oh. Nvidia releases at, wait, Josh C. Really? No way they do it at 5. The earnings should be okay, does someone know for sure when the earnings are? I thought I heard someone was saying it's at 4:20. Can someone confirm that? Like, I want to make sure I'm ready. It should be 4:20. Okay, that's what I thought. 1 hour after close? No. Okay, now we're gonna rip. Wait, 1. The earnings call at 5. Oh, the call is at 5, but the numbers release at 4:20, which is the 4:20 is like, that's what will matter. 4:20 is what will matter. Got it. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, and then a lot of times it says after the bell, which is, I mean, I think it can vary because I think sometimes they release the numbers at like 4:15. So I'm not sure. I'll wait, and then I'll share in my recap if I traded the 250K evals. I'll share it in my recap. I probably won't trade it live because I don't know. I'm not in the mood to deal with the trolls. But I think I'm gonna call it here. Nothing to do. I mean, I could have bought here again, but I think we're gonna call it. We're gonna take a little bit of profit and wait and probably YOLO some Nvidia earnings tonight. Some evals. Obviously, yeah. Be safe and don't YOLO too many. Okay? Don't be going all degenerate on me now. Don't forget to close all trades by 5. Yes, indeed. I'm pretty sure the trades will be closed by then. Look at this market. We rip higher, we rip lower. It's just a big old madhouse. Okay, yeah, there's a half day on Monday. True. What is today's date? What is today? Today's Wednesday, right? Please tell me it's Wednesday. Whew. Sometimes I lose track of what day it is, and I think it's Wednesday, and then it's actually Thursday. and I feel cheated. It's like I missed out on a day somehow. Well, now the market wants to go lower. I'll just let it do its thing. All right, guys, I think I'm actually going to call it, and I'll do the update, and guess we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I might try to pass some 250Ks on the Nvidia earnings, and we'll go from there. But I do have to go. We got to go work in the warehouse again. Happy times. I wish I could stay and stream, but unfortunately I can't. Feels bad. Maybe I could do... have you guys ever seen the videos where they put like a... I'll just take my phone and I'll stream as I go and I'll stream as I work. That would probably not be good. All right, everybody. Let's call it there. Thank you, Eric. Hey, Eric B. How we doing? Good to see you. If you're trading a video, you should stream tonight. APing? Yeah, I thought about it. Maybe I will. Stay tuned, I guess. Maybe I will stream tonight and stream it, but part of me, I don't want to deal with all the trolls because everybody's just... Here's what the trolls are going to say. Oh, you just gambling. You're just gambling. When even though we're YOLOing an eval. It is what it is. Don't pretend like you don't do it. All right? That's my stance. But anyway, I guess we'll see. We'll see how I feel. We'll see how I feel tonight. All right, everybody. Peace. And we will see you maybe tonight. If not tonight,